Welcome back, everyone. It's Evan here. I'm going to tell you about a bit of lore about a special arachnid bug I made. And yes, you see that correctly. I built in a crashed spaceship in the water. Here it is, the other Arachnid Warrior. You can tell the difference almost immediately. You have the normal Arachnid Warriors and my unique variety, which is my character that I thought of. He has a bit of lore about him and why he looks uniquely different. He was made on a different planet, that's why his skin is orange and gore. That's why texture these two colors instead of like the black and yellows. On bugs on Clandathu, you see. This well, I still don't know what the plant's name is, but it's a plant held by the arachnids, and their warrior bugs look like these. They're pretty good. Do you know the stone tail here, Popey Metal? He was just like any other normal warrior bug. During one fateful day, him and 12 other arachnid warriors charged the facility with boomer bugs, helping them out destroy the facility. Their attack was unusually repelled. The Brainbug who had leading the charge, what telepathically leading the charge, told all her bugs to retreat. So they did. Darksteel got separated. That's the bug's name, I named him. And he knew that he was going to die since he saw the humans, basically doing a giant pincer maneuver with gun troopers and everything. So he ran away. When he was turning a corner to try to escape them, his abdomen was shot. It was crippled. He was in a lot of pain. And well, ouch. So he ran towards a door, limping too, because ouch, holding a damaged abdomen is not that good for mobility. And so he jabbed with one of its stingers at a panel that controlled the door that was big enough to fit him in. He ran inside, turned around, smashed the other one, and closed it and locked it. They laid on the ground, waiting to, basically be killed. Unknown to the arachnid, he wandered into a sector where a scientist is, one who is pretty good at robotics and organic limb replacements. Like, say, I lost an arm. Here you go, a robotic arm to replace that. So, before you say, why would a scientist help a arachnid warrior, or giving him a robotic stinger to replace his abdomen? And, well, he's a supporter of the bugs. He supports the bugs' cause and reason, so when the assault team was banging at the door trying to ask the scientists were okay, he replies with, "The bug is dead. I'm going to do some research on the corpse to see if we can find anything new. This one, it looks uniquely different." And they're like, okay, and leave them alone. So he got to work and saved the warrior, and he saved Darksteel's life by giving him a robotic stinger and giving him access to it. And also a unique feature to the stinger. When it stings someone in the head, it absorbs all their memories, past information, and everything to it. They're stored in little devices hooked up to where the organic warrior bug and the robotic piece go together. And so he could so when Starksteel came back to the hive, it's like the robotic, he had to show his might that he was the warrior again. since a couple of the other warrior bugs were going to, well, basically stab him to death, and he didn't show that he would, well, them. So he showed them what for by stabbing 3 of them. Killing one with a giant mouth, killing another one with 2 normal rending claws, and killing the 3rd one by jabbing its stinger into his head. Killing all 3. The others realize, back off, he's not a good move. So they let him into the hive. He went straight to the Brainbug and, again, well, basically went back to serving her. But now he serves the Brainbug as an elite warrior. One of his missions, he was assaulting a group of, well, Starship Troopers, and they had 1 space trooper with the power armor. It was him and 4 other warriors. He told one of his warriors to go reveal himself and run back to the trap zone while him and the rest of him digged into the ground and wait. As soon as the bug got spotted, ran back to the trap. As soon as the people went in and took the bait, they sprung out and took them. Darksteel took on 3 Marines. 2 of them with shotguns and 1 of them with an assault rifle that would, well, kill the Arachnid Warrior. He showed them what for by killing all 3 at once. The others took care of the rest, except this dude with the power armor. Darksteel told the rest of the bugs to back off, this one is mine. One of them tried to be cheating and try to kill him, but Darksteel showed him what for by stabbing its giant stinger into his head and killing him. That sent a clear signal to the other 3 to back off, just keep the dude corralled and not attack. So Darksteel and the Space Marines fought. It took 20 long hours of the 2 fighting and trying to kill each other. The dude with just with a combat knife versus the Arachnid Warriors with all 3 of his weaponry still operational. It was a long fight. But in the end, Darksteel put a fast one on him. He jabbed his stinger. The Space Marine, well, the dude with the power armor jumped, but he got him in the leg. It was a graze hit, but it was enough to make him go down and not get up very quickly. So he went in for the kill and, well, basically jabbed both his 2 front pincers into him, keeping him pinned down, while his stinger stabbed him in the head, absorbing all the memories and everything about that soldier, and then removing it. He told his warriors to collect whatever and drag them to the hive. They're going to be having some good time with these. He grabbed his prey. One of the warriors grabbed the dead warriors, and the rest grabbed the dead Space Marines, and they went back to the hive. Darksteel had a couple of, well, other warrior bugs who wanted to eat the dead dude with power armor, but Darksteel kept them back by, well, basically hissing at them very venomously and telling them, basically, in the Arachnid Empire language, back off, this food is mine. And one tried to nip at him, he jabbed his, well, front left pincer into the Arachnid's head and killed him too. He went straight with Brainbug with the intel, showed Brainbug neat part, and they got the entire thing working. Where the nest is, it's on a crashed spaceship with human technology on board. Of course. When Arachnids want, well, stuff, they get it. And, well, what's it say? That once they found out what the cylinders were for on a computer mainframe, the Arachnid Brainbug decided to make Darksteel Covert Ops Commander, basically. Since he could just stab a dude in the head and get all his memories, intel, and everything that he knows of into a storage device that is connected to his tail, and Darksteel can just run back with the intel, hand it to the Brainbug. The ship they had a lot of those empty containers with well, let's just say no data installed in them. So let's just say that Darksteel had a credit cut for him, and the Iraq it also had 2 ships on board, or the big one. So once the plant was fully captured, the Brainbug sent Darksteel and a group of warrior arachnids on board the ships, having one tiny, basically, think about think about a pilot, the pilot does 2 ships, and they took off and went to whatever nearby planet. So they started spreading like wildfire, until they came here, where, my group shot them down. And so, the base, separated, split up, and, Darksteel taking command of it, since he's the only one with a brain. The other warriors do have brains, but they're not developed at his. So Darksteel has a sneaky guerrilla tactic. That's how he always fights. He fights with sneaky guerrilla warfare. Yeah, and pretty much always wins. With his group. So that's the story right now of Darksteel, my fan-made Arachnid Warrior bug made in my head. So, anyway, guys, this is Evan, always, Wart Hong Kong from the Epic Line Saplings, and go watch GBA channel on the GBAs. Bye!